Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you all so much for joining today. Welcome to the open book. This is Lakeisha. I know it's been a minute. Y'all, I am closing out the week. Today is my last day in this assignment at work. I went to one of the campuses yesterday to turn in my key. And y'all, it was bittersweet. I almost, shed a tear. But today is Friday, and I'm so excited for the weekend. It's been, like I said, a long week, and I missed you all. I know I've been on YouTube and Facebook posting and commenting and things like that, but I hadn't gone live. I don't even remember the last live I did. I think it was like at the beginning of the week. So I just kind of been chilling. When I'm not into it or really don't have anything to talk about, I don't even try to go live because I don't like wasting y'all's time like that. But I did want to go live this morning. Before we start, let's do a mental check-in for those of you who are on here that, hey, Ro, baby. Hey, sis. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much. Let's do how we used to do our mental check-in. I haven't done one in a minute. Thinking about numbers 1 through 3. Okay, 1 is life is fantastic. Life is great. You have no concerns right now. You're gonna put a 1. If you are a 2, it's like, things not going great, but I'll survive. I'm okay. We're gonna put a 2. If you are like, you know what, sis, today's just not my day. I'm feeling really down, not really feeling life right now. Just need some prayer. Put a 3 in the chat. Okay. I'm going to even post my number. Let's see. Okay, I think it went through. Okay. All right, Ro. Yes, baby. Rose said life is great. I love it. I love it. And it's Friday too. I'm a 2, y'all, and I'll kind of talk that in a second. Anyone else want to share their number? But we could do that throughout the chat. But y'all, life it's been okay. Of course, I'm grateful to God for it all. And so I think I shared this at the beginning of the week, where I was talking about change and going into new territory, when you feel like things are about to shift. And during that time, hey sis, hey Lolo, thank you for joining, sis. During that time, it can bring about a few emotions, okay? It can bring about excitement. It can bring about a fresh new energy that you have. But it can also bring about some fear, okay, and some doubt and just nervousness because you're stepping into some things that you haven't done before, okay, where it's new territory. Good morning, Ronitha. Yes, Ronitha say life is great. I love it. I'm loving all these ones, okay? Come on, y'all are inspiring me. And so it brings about that, and so some uncertainty it can bring about that. And what's so ironic, y'all, Wednesday, my husband, he played at church Wednesday. He plays the drums, and so usually sometimes I have to teach the children's Bible study. This Wednesday I had a chance to sit and just listen to the word, and The numbers, oh, for those of you just coming in, the numbers are mental check-in. If you're a one, you're saying life is great, okay? It's Friday, baby. You know, things are going fantastic. You're two, it's like, life is, life in a little, I'm okay, but, I'm just not all the way there. And then the three is, things are not going too well. You just need some prayer. That's the three. And so, one of my friends, she preached a message about Joshua 1 through 10. And y'all, it was like God himself was speaking to me, and it was certain words that she used. All right, sis, I know I was a two too. When she used the word uncertainty. And oh my gosh, when she used that word, because I had just talked to someone and I said, there's so many uncertainties right now. And we get, because we like to know and we like to be in control and things like that, until in the uncertainties that you have no other choice but to trust God. And so when she started talking about that, y'all, and then the scripture about be strong and very courageous, it was like, how you know my business? But I knew it was nobody but God. And God knows there are certain things, certain words he can say to get our attention. Hey, Royal D, good morning, sis. You know what? I know you already out. Y'all, D be out early in the mornings, okay? She up early, all up in the streets. Thank you, Lolo. And y'all, that word encouraged me on Wednesday. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes it could just be something little, but the devil will try to magnify it in your mind and make you feel like, man, this is too hard, or I don't know if I'm going to make it through this, or, I've never done this before. And guess what? Everything that you come up against, or if you're going in, guess what? You are and once it breaks out of that cocoon, it is a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And it takes its wings and fly. And that's what happens with us too. We go through different metamorphoses and changes in life, and God prepares us for it all. Okay, it doesn't matter what you're up against. He prepares us for everything. nothing that we can come up against is a surprise. Okay, it's not a surprise to him. He already knows it. I'm going in and out. Is it better? I know I was turning under a bridge. Is it better, sis? Let's see. Yeah, I am driving. Yes. Oh no, can y'all hear me? Okay. Oh, okay, it's better. Can y'all? Okay, good. I was under a tunnel thing, the little overpass, so it could have shut off. The devil is a liar. Okay, don't play with me, devil. It's I was like, baby, God has prepared us for such a time as this. And so I'm excited about what's to come, and I'm excited for you all about what's to come in your lives, because I know God is about to do some great, great things. Something else that I wanted to talk about, I know I don't really cover the Latroux sector over here, but y'all know I know a lot of y'all from the Latroux sector. And one topic that really stood out to me through even recent transactions. Right, exactly, sis. He is a liar, okay? Is true self-love, okay? And I know a lot of us have heard that word over and over again. And of course, I'm praying that Bree will eventually find like that true self-love. Oh Lord, that car loud. Uh, let's not hear that. No, I'm not going. Y'all already know I don't really go into the details, but it's a certain topic off of that. But I wanted to say for anyone, because a lot of times we look at situations from the outside. Hey, Mama Three. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. From the outside looking in, and we can see certain things. And guess what? It's not just about that one person. It's multiple people in this world that can sometimes deal with our self-image. Okay? Our self-image and who we are, what we look like, what we're going to put up with. Okay? All of that goes into how you feel about yourself. It really does. Because we have to teach people how to treat us. Okay? Because if you don't, people will walk all over you. People will do whatever they want to you because you have not set the standard. You have to set the standard for how people are going to treat you. Okay? Now it goes back to how do you feel about yourself? And sometimes we cannot even go with our own feelings. Okay? Because sometimes, let's be honest. Okay? We may have gained an extra 10 pounds we don't like. Okay? Baby, our hair may not be in a style that we don't like. You just may not be feeling it. Okay? And so the summer, we wanted the summer bodies. We still got the winter ones. So we can't even go with how we feel about ourselves. Do you know when we truly supposed to get how we feel about ourselves is through who God says we are? Because the more we hang on to who he says we are and how he feels about us, guess what? That helps us to get our own thoughts about ourselves in order. So that when we don't feel, that word feel, like we look a certain way, guess what? We can always go back to what God says about us. Okay? I ain't the only one with the winter body. Okay, I see. Baby, the summer gonna get whatever body I give it. Okay? Better luck. Thank you, sis. Next year. Okay? We'll prepare for it early. Now, if God says, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, who am I to say different? Okay? He says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. So those with body images, guess what? That knocks that out. Because if God says you are fearfully and wonderfully made, that's what you are. Okay? That's what you are. It doesn't matter a shape or a size. You have been fearfully and wonderfully made. And guess what? No one person is the same. No one person is going to look the same. No two people, I should say, you're not going to have the same body as anyone else. Okay. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was doing when he gave you the thighs. Okay. He knew what he was doing when he gave you your hips. He knew what he was doing. Okay. Now this is not to discount any health things that we want to make sure we're exercising, taking care of our temples. Okay. But God knew what he was doing when he gave us certain things. And so we would be boring looking all alike. Yes, we would be boring. Yes, if God said it, I believe it. Yes, okay. It doesn't matter if we feel like we're not enough because God says that we are more than conquerors. Okay, so if God says we're more than conquerors, who am I to say different? That means that anything that comes my way, I am more than a conqueror. I can conquer this thing. I can overcome this obstacle. Who am I to say different? And so we have to hold on to how God feels about us first. Okay? We have to hold on to how he feels. and God loves us. We were not an afterthought. God had a purpose in mind first. He had a vision. Before he formed us, he knew us. And guess what? It was like an artist on a canvas designing us. That's how he went to work on us. From the hair, he has numbered every hair on our heads. He knows how many we have. And he knew before we were even formed in our mother's womb what we would look like, what we would talk like, who we would be, what our assignment on earth was. He knew all of that first. And then he created us. Hey, Aries Black. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. It's all about reprogramming our minds to think positively about ourselves. Yes, sis. I totally agree. I totally agree. Because if God is our Father, he is the King of Kings and he is the Lord of Lords. As his child, we are prince for men, princes, and princesses for women. We are royalty. Okay? Like D's name, Royal D. We are royalty. When you are of the royal kingdom, do you know there are certain things that you don't say? There are certain actions that you're not going to do. And there are certain things that you're not going to take from other people because you are in a different category. Now, that does not come from being like you're, prideful or snooty type of way. But I am a king's kid. And there's a certain way that I'm going to talk. I'm going to act. I'm going to dress. And definitely a certain way that you're going to treat me. And once you have that in your mind, like Rocha said, when we reprogram and think on that long enough, you will start feeling totally different about yourself. And that is where we get true self-love from. That's where we're going to get it from. It's not going to be in what our homegirls really say, because I'm going to tell you, sometimes your homegirls can behave. Sometimes they know that you don't look good in that dress, but they want you to look crazy. They want you to look crazy. And y'all going out knowing that dress too short. Showing all your thighs. Can't even bend over. Okay? We can't depend on these men or women, if you're a man on here listening. Because sometimes they may want to get back at you and say, man, you ugly. Ain't nobody ever going to want you. You sure is ugly. Okay? We can't depend on people to tell us who we are. We can't wait on people to tell us we're beautiful. We can't wait on people to say, girl, you know you can do this. Okay? Now, it's good to have that. Don't get me wrong. Hey, Dreamy Girl. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Love you, sis. It's good to have that. Of course, we need encouragement and things from others. Hi, Miss Cherry. Good morning, sis. But we get it from God first. And let me tell you, once we have that true self-love and the reality and know who we really are, the reality of who we really are, that's when we can truly love others. Because we must love ourselves first. If you don't love yourself, it's hard to love others properly. It really is. Now, there are going to be some unconditional loves, of course, with our children and, things like that, because we have them. I would hope we know how to love our children, but even in that's sometimes a process, even if some people have not received true love from their parents. Yes, girl. Excuse me, girl, you almost made me choke. That made me think of that Martin comedy show. Oh my gosh. That's the freakum dresses, baby. Can't even bend over. You're going to be showing all your glory. I'm telling you, when we truly love ourselves and we know who we are, we know that we can compliment someone else and it doesn't take anything from us because we're secure in who we are. We know who we are. We know who God said we are. Okay? And so we can start reaching out and really loving others because we have loved ourselves first. love your neighbor as yourself. If you don't know how to love yourself, it's going to be hard to love your neighbor. And so with that, we are careful, going back to what I was mentioning earlier, on how we allow others to treat us. Okay? We won't let others spit on us and still be with that person. No judgment, but I'm saying this is just an example. Okay? Can't be okay with that. We can't be okay with people just calling us all kind of names. We can't be okay with that. We have to love ourselves and know who we are, and that helps us in life. And so when someone's actions or how they're talking to us do not line up to who we are, then hey, I got to teach you right quick. Now, that don't mean we always got to just be popping out. Okay, it's a way to correct others in love and to show others that I don't do that here. You can't treat me like that. Okay, do you not know whose I am? Okay, you must not know. And no, we don't have to go around broadcasting, because guess what? When we are royalty and we come from the royal family, people will know when you walk in a room whose you are. They'll just see it all over you. Like, seriously. People will look at you and be like, it's something about that person. They can't put their finger on it. No, you see the glory of God, the favor of God just all over me. I am a king's kid. We are from a royal family. Rose said you got to teach folks how to treat you and set boundaries. Yes, there you go, right there. Okay, setting boundaries. There's a boundary to this thing. It's certain boundaries to put in place, and so that really, really helps. And even in the classroom. Hey, Truth. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Even in the classroom, when I was a teacher, I had to set boundaries with those students, because you may have acted a certain way at home with your parent, but guess what? I'm not your parent. So there's a certain way that you're going to treat me. And of course, I would have to have conversations first. And things that sort of conversations did not work, then hey, we just up the process. We need to make a phone call. We need to go talk to the principal. What? But you're not doing that to me or in here. And so once you set that boundary, then people know, oh, I can't do this with her, okay, or him. I can't go this far, okay? They don't allow that. It helps. Rose said, I'm a king's kid. Watch how you handle me, fool. Right? Hello? We are king's kids, baby. Okay? And sometimes we only have to stand up for ourselves, because God got it. He does. Sometimes, baby, I don't have to say a word. People think they done something. No, you really haven't, because you'll see. That's how we have to feel sometimes. God got it. So yeah, that was something I had wanted to share yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to go live yesterday. It's just been a busy, crazy week. It really, really has, and I'm grateful. I'm just so happy about Friday, y'all. I almost couldn't go to sleep last night. You know how, like, when Christmas comes and almost here, you're like a kid, baby. I was feeling like that last night. I was up late. I said, okay, calm your mind. Let's go to bed, because we got to get up early. And so just having the feeling of today is my final day here, and it's a Friday. It does something to me, and I'm hoping they let us go early. I'm hoping it's an early day, okay? I think I'm going to even take the kids to the splash pad, let them splash around some, and all of that, Last week, and it's Father's Day weekend. Shout out to all the fathers. I mean, it came fast, y'all. I didn't even realize it came so fast. My husband's birthday was last weekend. We went to see Bad Boys 2. I mean, I'm talking about 2. Bad Boys 4, actually. And it was a good movie. I'll say this. I ain't gonna ruin it for y'all. Somebody even posted this on thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. Somebody posted this and I totally agree with it. It really did not just have a good storyline, like this awesome storyline, but the action kept you so engaged. It kept you so engaged. And that for me, I mean, it really, really, it was good. I mean, I ain't gonna, because yeah, I ain't gonna tell it. I ain't gonna talk too much because I know a lot of people still have not seen it. But I do believe it will be a part five. Okay, I'll just say that I do believe it'll be a part five, but I think some of the characters gonna look a little different based off of what was happening in this one. Okay, but I gave it two thumbs up. I did give it two thumbs up. It's a good movie. It wasn't even a long movie like I thought it would be. So it was a good. We found us a little movie theater last week. Wasn't crowded. I said, we're gonna start coming here, baby. We had a whole row to ourselves, and this was on Saturday night. I was nervous. I was nervous that we'll be packed in there, but we had a whole row. Actually, we had almost a whole section in there because a lot of people were like way up, further up. The food was good at this location, so I think we found us a new movie theater to go to, but how often do we even go? You know, a lot of these movies and stuff, we don't have too many big like movies on the big screen. And y'all, I don't know if y'all seen if Tyler Perry's about to have a new movie on July 11th coming out with Megan Good and who else was it? Oh shoots. Oh, Corey Hardrick, Tia's ex-husband, and they're in this movie together playing a husband and wife. He gonna go crazy. Uh, but it's coming out July 11th on Prime Video on July 11th. So it looks like it's gonna be a good movie. And I don't know if y'all have seen Them. It's called Them. They have season 2 out. Y'all, I I will say this. It seems like, and there's some parts that are scary. I will say I did not watch it at nighttime, but it's really not just. It's more so. Hold on, y'all. It's, Okay, can y'all hear me now? Testing, testing. Let me see. I saw my bubble moving. Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay. Look at God. Oh, but the devil is a liar. God is greater. Okay, and the devil is defeated. Don't be trying to shut me down, devil. Okay, do not try to shut me down. Oh my gosh, he must know that I'm too excited. This is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. Okay, baby. He's trying to shut me down, y'all. Thank y'all for y'all's patience with me coming back with through technical difficulties. But y'all, I'm excited about what's to come for me and for y'all. Okay. I'm excited that it's Friday. I just arrived to work. But I love you all. Thank you all so much for joining this morning. I pray something blessed you, encouraged you today. I pray for everyone that was watching and watching the replay, that you have a blessed day, that God will bless you with favor, that doors will open for you, that He will provide financial increase for you, do great things in your life, surround you with the right people, protect your families as you go about your day, and that He protects you. I love you all. Hey, Saj. And y'all have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to, make sure you're still subscribed, because there's been some technical difficulties with YouTube. So please hit the subscribe if you have not, and the notification bell, so you will know when I'm live, because sometimes I just pop up. Rose said, open book, I'm excited that I'm finally out of my wilderness season. Woo! Hallelujah. Girl, don't get me started. I'm rejoicing with you, sis. I know that's right. Yes, thank y'all for joining us this morning. Love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I pray that y'all have a blessed day, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.